Atma Namaste.
What is tithing? According to our beloved Master Choa Kok Sui, ancient teachings from many traditions teach us about tithing. Tithing may be used to soften the effect of our negative karma. Very simply stated, tithing is a simple technology that can be used to help increase our good karma and to offset to a certain degree our negative karma. The principle of tithing is very simple. By giving a small portion, or approximately 10% of your income after taxes, for spiritual and charitable purposes, it is possible to reap measurable and very positive karmic benefits in your life. In the Bible, in the Quran, and in the Mahabharata, it says that what a person reaps is what he has sown. Our beloved Master Choa Kok Sui teaches us that our tithing should be scientific. We must always remember we cannot harvest what we have not planted. In other words, it is necessary for us to give in order to receive. Tithing is systematic. Would you like to learn more about this important technology? How can you benefit from tithing? First, you must think very carefully about what you want to have in your life. What is missing that you would like to have in your life? Next, you must examine the many options for giving to worthy humanitarian or charitable causes. Do not give indiscriminately. You must think. You must analyze. You need to give specifically so that the area of your life you wish to improve will benefit. You must identify the type of energy you need to bring into your life. You must think about what kinds of benefits you wish to manifest into your life. Once you have clearly and precisely identified your goals, then you study the various kinds of tithing you can do in order to materialize your dreams and your goals. Your tithing must be in alignment with your goals. Would you like to have a few examples of how to tithe? You must think about exactly how you want to change your life. Then you give to an organization that will help others to receive the benefits you wish to receive. For example, if you never wish to be hungry, you give to an organization that feeds hungry people. You must remember that if you want to be fed, you must give food. What if you want to have work? If you always want to be employed, then you give to an organization that provides livelihood programs or projects for people who want or need to be employed. Or you may give to an organization that helps to get people back on track, that helps unemployed people to become re-employed. You must remember that if you want to be employed, then you have to help create employment for other people. What if you always want to have shelter? If you want to have a home, then you give to a place that provides shelter for other people. If you want to reap the harvest of good health, what do? You give to an organization that provides medical services to people, or to an organization that heals people who are in need of maintaining or restoring their state of good health. If you want to be cared for in your life, then you must give to an organization that cares for other people. What if you want to advance spiritually? If you want to develop at a more accelerated rate spiritually, then you may give scholarships or workshops to people who want to learn about spiritual subjects. What if you are focused on assuring your children of having a bright future? Then you analyze what you want your children to have. Then you look at where you may give to improve the lives of children. You give to a place that will improve the lives of other children so that your children may reap the harvest of this good karma. What if you wish to increase the intelligence of your children? For example, if you want your children to be super smart, then you teach or share the priceless technique of our beloved Guruji, Master Choa Kok Sui's Super Brain Yoga. When you teach this wonderful technique to other children, and you give money for scholarships to other children in order to enable them to become super smart, then your children will become smarter and more intelligent. You will harvest what you have planted. You will receive what you are giving. When people are unemployed, give to an organization that will train them for a new livelihood. When you give within your community, you are creating good karma for your projects in the community. Are there other factors? Is there another way to become more successful? Yes. All you have to do is remember the priceless teachings of Master Choa Kok Sui. It is necessary to decree after tithing. What does this mean? After you give something, the giving doesn't end just like that. You must decree that the good karma generated by tithing will come back many, many times. Would you like to know how to decree properly? Okay. Are you ready? Please repeat the words of Master Choa Kok Sui's decree. Please say, I hereby will and decree that the good karma generated by this tithing will come back to me and my family many, many times. I decree that this tithing will come back to me spiritually, mentally, financially, in the form of good health, and that it will be also used to neutralize my negative karma. I accept these great, great blessings fully, completely, and permanently. Now, now, now. In full faith, we thank you. What is the effect of decreeing when you tithe? The effect of decreeing is to open the channel from God to manifest abundance and prosperity and the good karma generated bountifully into your life. Your tithing must be very specific. Tithing is scientific. You have to remember, what you give is what you will receive. Can tithing make you more successful as a pranic healing instructor? The answer is yes. If you're a pranic healing instructor and you wish to create success in a certain area, then you tithe in advance to the area where you will be teaching. What if you want to have lots and lots of students? Then, after you tithe, you decree, please let this good karma come back to me and my family in the form of having many, many students. How should you decide where to tithe? What are the best qualifications to look for in choosing a charity or a humanitarian project to which you should give? Consider these requirements for charities where you should give. First, the charity should be a properly registered charity within your country or your community. Note that usually properly registered charities are non-profit organizations and are tax exempt within the specific country or global region where it is registered. Second, the charity should have low overhead expenses, with the majority of the money collected going toward the target. Third, the charity should be transparent. You should be able to receive a complete financial report as to where the money is going, as to where your hard-earned money is being spent. Fourth, the charity should provide a receipt to you if you have not donated online, by credit card, or by check. In other words, cash donations should receive a receipt. Fifth, you should be able to receive a copy of the charter or the bylaws of the organization through requesting to their office this information. In other words, you should be able to verify that all money collected has been directed toward the goals of the organization. To whom should you give? You may give to shelters for women who are battered, abused, or who are destitute with no place to go. You may give to projects that sustain elderly people who have no family, who have no place to go. You may give money for medical assistance or to healing centers that are registered charities. You may give scholarships to support students in their studies. You may give to the organizations of Master Choa Kok Sui, for example. You may give to the Endowment Fund for World Peace and Global Healing, which is a 501c3 tax-exempt organization in the USA. Or you may give to the MCKS Arhatic Yoga Ashram at Mulshi in India. You may give to MCKS Food for the Hungry in India or in the Philippines. Or you may give to Caring Heart in the Philippines. Or you may give to the MCKS Charitable Foundation in the Philippines. Or you can give to its sister organization in India, the MCKS Charitable Trust. What else can you do? You may take Master Choa Kok Sui's Kriya Shakti course and learn how to generate good karma through further improving your knowledge of how to give scientifically. What else can you do? You can buy a prosperity poster from your local foundation, and you can learn how to use it every day. Remember, tithing is scientific. Begin tithing today. What you do not plant, you cannot harvest. These are a part of the priceless teachings on tithing from our most beloved Guruji, from our precious Sat Guru, Master Choa Kok Sui. Atma Namaste.